Question 3, Part C. On the first day of the harvest, an orchard produces 560 kilograms of fruit. On the next day, the orchard produces 543 kilograms, and the amount produced continues to decrease by the same amount each day. Part 1. How much fruit is produced on the 14th day of the harvest? We can model this situation as an arithmetic series since the difference between successive terms is constant. Now the first term, T1, which is represented by the pronumeral A, is 560, and the second term, T2, is 543, and the pattern continues in the same way. Now the common difference, D, is given by T2 minus T1, so that's the difference between any two successive terms. In this case, we've got 560 and 543. So 543 minus 560 is equal to negative 17. That means each day we're producing 17 kilograms less fruit. Now using the formula Tn equals A plus n minus 1 in brackets D, which is the formula used to find the general term of an arithmetic series, we can use this formula to find the value of T14, which represents the amount or the weight of fruit that's produced on the 14th day. So substituting 14 for n in the formula, we get T14 is equal to 560 plus 14 minus 1 in brackets times negative 17, which equals 339. Therefore, 339 kilograms of fruit is produced on the 14th day. Part 2. What is the total amount of fruit that is produced in the first 14 days of the harvest? To find the sum to n terms of an arithmetic series where the nth term or Tn is known, we can use the sum formula Sn equals n over 2 times A plus Tn in brackets. Now we're asked to find the amount or the weight of fruit that was picked over the first 14 days of the harvest. Now we know the value of T14, which we found in part 1. So we want the sum of the first 14 terms of this series, where n is equal to 14, A is equal to 560, and T14 is equal to 339. So S14 is equal to 14 over 2 times 560 plus 339 in brackets, which evaluates to 6,293. Therefore, 6,293 kilograms of fruit was produced over 14 days. Part 3. On what day does the daily production first fall below 60 kilograms? We can solve the inequality A plus n minus 1 in brackets times D less than 60, where A is 560 and D is negative 17. So 560 plus n minus 1 in brackets times negative 17 is less than 60. Expanding the brackets on the left-hand side, we get 560 minus 17n plus 17 is less than 60. Moving the 560 and the plus 17 from the left-hand side over to the right-hand side, we get negative 17n is less than 60 minus 560 minus 17. So collecting the like terms, we get negative 17n is less than negative 517. Dividing the right-hand side by the coefficient of n, so we're going to divide negative 517 by negative 17. Because we're dividing by a negative number, we need to switch the inequality symbol around, so the less than becomes greater than. So n is greater than negative 517 divided by negative 17, so n is greater than 30.4117 and so on. But n is an integer, hence the smallest integer that's greater than 30.4117 is 31. Therefore, daily production will fall below 60 kilograms on the 31st day.